What up? Escape velocity. Light fell over. This is Escape Velocity. I'm Crypto Pio. We're here to do a deep dive into one specific NFT project and really a series of projects. It is Genesis.001 by Micah Drew Johnson. Micah is a former MLB player that is now doing art full-time. He's a full-time artist. He's been very, very successful so far. So this is the second project in a 10-part series revolving around the character Aku that he created. So here's Micah Johnson himself, a couple of shots in his baseball uniform, former pro, and here's some shots in his LA studio, which definitely is concept artwork revolving around the idea of Aku. The moon god is how he's labeling Aku. NASA has tweeted about this project, which is always definitely a bullish signal. To me, I just think that this is one of the most undervalued projects that's on NiftyGateway right now, even though it's performed very, very well. It dropped in the past month at $999. Right now, the price floor is like $1,700, $1,800, so almost like, a 100% return at this point already. It had a stellar start. At no point, I'm pretty sure at no point, this piece has dropped below drop price, like below $9.99. It's had a little bit of, kind of its ups and downs. It went up to like $1,700, $1,800. I got it at $1,750. It had a little bit of a soft spot, kind of dropped down to $1,300, $1,400. Some paper hands were getting rid of it. And now it's returned to the $1,700, $1,800 price point. Reason being is Micah actually released via auction a one-of-one piece on another platform featuring Aku, and it was purchased by the former CEO of UBS, of the big financial institution UBS, for something in the ballpark of $200,000. So that's definitely like a positive for the piece. This is the first piece in the series. It's a physical sculpture of the character Aku. The character Aku is a black child wearing a astronaut helmet, and the message of, the theme of this series is that children of color can be anything that they want to be in life, including astronauts. Micah says that this project started with one question, like, hey mom, can black children be astronauts? So obviously a theme that everybody can get behind, a theme that's going to have a lot of support, from everybody. And so my big thought on why this is a good opportunity for anybody looking to buy a piece that will appreciate long term is, number one, the piece is awesome. If you see here, it's really cool audio, really dope 3D video. These paintings that you're seeing on the walls are physical paintings that Micah painted in his studio in Los Angeles. So you kind of have the digital and the physical aspect to the art. And then obviously the reflection here in the helmet is super cool. The lighting kind of makes it look like small eyes in the helmet. I just like it a lot. I don't even want to analyze the piece too much because it just, is a dope piece of art any way you spin it. And, this was minted 1,400 times at a $999 price point, meaning that this one piece generated $1.4 million. He just had that other auction that generated about $200,000. The first piece, this guy right here, Aku.002, edition of 9, this generated something like $600,000 total. So Micah is already generating, or has already generated, something in the ballpark of $2 million. I haven't seen any interviews with him. I haven't seen any articles written about him. All I've seen is stuff on Twitter, like maybe one YouTube video or something like that. How long do you think, Micah's going to go on generating millions on every drop? This is a 10-part series. So how many $1 million drops do you think are going to take place before mainstream media outlets notice that a former MLB player is making, a culturally progressive artistic statement that's generating millions? How long before other professional athletes, professional athletes that have a massive platform, massive influence, people like LeBron James that are always, supporting activist sort of efforts by other athletes. How long before LeBron James tweets about the project, says it's dope, says he's going to buy one, right? We're seeing athletes adopt crypto, adopt specifically Bitcoin, right, at a crazy rate. At some point, an athlete is going to say, I want to buy an NFT. What's the fuss with these NFTs? I think that this is a dope candidate for that. I think that we're so early in this, considering it's a 10-part series, that I have to think that when, number 7, number 8, number 9 come out, the price of these are going to skyrocket. You can't buy this piece right here, the first part in the series. Only 9 were minted, and none of them are for sale. And I have to imagine they won't be put for sale. So all you can buy right now is Genesis. So at some point, the market for Genesis is going to really explode. It's been a top 6 on the front page, the most popular on NiftyGateway, essentially since it came out. It's, very comfortably sitting here, 578 sold. I don't think it's out of the question for it to flip Le Anima. I think at the end of the day, it's just going to live right here. I don't see Lavish flipping it. I don't see that. Maybe, why would I care? I'm just a cap because Mad Dog Jones is a blue chip artist. But if I was going to bet on something, I would definitely bet on Genesis right now. You can also bet on these two. I'll put out a freestyle video where I kind of talk about all the different options that are out there on NiftyGateway right now. But if you're looking for like one piece that's super dope, that has a great theme, a great message, that's got the potential to really explode because it's part of a bigger series with a very cool theme that a lot of people can relate to, a lot of people can support. I think that Genesis.001 is a great option. I mean, last piece, this guy's a former professional baseball player and clearly has like robust artistic talent. I think he's like 30, 31 years old. He's not going to stop. He's not going to just like say, I think I'm done with art. Like, this is what he's doing. He's got a professional athlete work ethic. He's obviously got crazy creativity because just to make this with like the character walking through this hallway with the physical paintings on the wall, the reflection that, of the light in his helmet that looks like eyes. Like, you don't just roll out of bed and make this. This is super duper dope. So to me, it's a no-brainer. I'm mad that I didn't double down at $1,300, $1,400. If I hadn't put $25,000+ into NFTs in less than like 30 calendar days, essentially over leveraging and overextending myself, I would be doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on this. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on Genesis.001. I'm going to keep dropping these videos. I don't care who's watching. You don't have to watch. Let's go. NiftyGateway, Crypto Pio, Escape Velocity. Let's party.